What's up, everybody? Lawrence Ryan here, coming to you live once again from the tunnel. This right here is my Dell XPS M1530 laptop. Had it for about 10 years. It's been a workhorse. I've done everything on it, but recently I hit the button, little blue light came on, but the screen stayed black. Can't use it. So I did a search on YouTube for Dell XPS M1530 fixed black screen, and a bunch of videos came up, one of which said,
"In this video, I show you how to fix Dell XPS M1530 black screen problem using a blowtorch and kitchen knife."
Well, after I stopped laughing, I watched that video, and it seemed like he got the machine to work. He fixed it. I'm like, well, how can that be? So we're going to find out, see if it works. I'm going to try to fix this machine using a blowtorch and a kitchen knife.
Okay, weapons of choice. Blowtorch, kitchen knife. This, however, burns acetylene gas, upwards of around 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll probably cut the laptop right in half, so not going to use that. This, however, burns about half the temperature, uses butane. Let's try that. Alright, let's start by opening up the back. First thing we'll do is take the battery off. Then we'll take off this back cover using the kitchen knife. So what we have here, this is called a heat sink. We'll have to take that off to get to the area where I saw he heated up, which is this area right here, which is the graphics chip. That's what he used the torch on, and that's what we'll use our torch for too. First, we gotta get these screws out. Now, there's a connector right here that has to be removed. This is, I believe, for the fan, but I don't know. Basically, it's a pinch connection. Just pull it, and that comes out. Then you can lift this entire heatsink right out. The whole thing comes out. Let's screw for it there. All right. This is the area we want to heat up. That's the graphics chip in these machines. Okay, so now we'll light our trusty torch. There we go. That's hot. We'll heat this up. This whole graphics chip. I think that should do it. All right. Make sure that cools off. I'll let this cool off a little bit. And we will replace the heatsink now. We'll put it right back in the way we took it out. It's cooling off pretty quick. The connection back. Fan connection. Trusty kitchen knife. Okay. Let's put the cover back on the back. Snug that back up. Put our battery back in. Okay.
Let's see what happens. Look at that. Laptop works. We have laptop. It works. It works. Okay, explanation. Modern IC chips function at very high speeds, and they can process billions of instructions per second. But they do generate a lot of heat, which necessitates having some kind of cooling system or a heatsink like the one we just saw. So the question is, why would something that requires having heat removed from it be repaired by adding more heat to it? I mean, that makes no sense at all. And it was counterintuitive to me until I looked it up. And what I found was this. IC chip connections can become compromised over time, like anything. The solder can develop small cracks or corrosion. A pin could have what they call a cold solder joint, which means that the connection is either intermittent or there's no connection at all. And in the case of a graphics chip, that means you have an intermittent display, or, you guessed it, no display, a black screen. So by adding high heat, what you're doing is what they call reflowing the solder and reestablishing that connection. And in doing so, you reinstate the functionality of both the chip and the display. So there you have it. Something that at the outset seemed like it was batshit crazy actually does have some logic to it. Now using acetylene, no, that would be batshit crazy. So, 2 points of caution if you're going to try this. Number one, make sure you power down your machine 10 to 15 minutes before you start. The heatsink, the chips, and other components in there can get really hot and you don't want to burn yourself. Number two, make sure you disconnect all power from the machine. Disconnect the power supply, take the battery off. IC chips are very sensitive to any kind of electrical surges and you don't want to damage them. Even static electricity can be an issue, so something else to keep in mind as well. So there you go. Something to add to your toolbox in the event that there really is
a zombie apocalypse.
What? This is Lawrence Ryan signing out for the Rebel Tunnel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and or follow. Hit that bell for notifications and I'll see you on the other side. All the way down there. The other side. Not that end of the tunnel. That. Down there. That.